Let's kick things off by comparing zinc versus clay, as we look this week at light options versus heavy options. Welcome to Materials Month. I'm your host, Andre Baros. All month long, we're diving into AceLab's Materials Hub to give you side-by-side materials analysis. We're not just showing you these materials, we're comparing them and helping you understand exactly how they perform, with detailed insights that you can use for yourself. Let's dive into the Materials Hub.
So yeah, getting into the weight differences of different tiles, and like I said, it's going to be zinc and clay. So let's just click right in here, and I can tell you what we're talking about. If I jump to the comparison here, at the one extreme we have zinc, and particularly zinc shingles being particularly light, and at the heavy end we have clay tiles, with some funny ambiguity there. On the zinc side, actually, let's jump to schedules because I saved my notes there. At the zinc end, 32 gauge, which translates to roughly 2 millimeters, is just under 0.3 pounds, so 0.29 pounds per square foot. Very, very thin. For comparison, I threw Atas's standing seam panel, also zinc, also very, very light. It's only 1 pound per square foot. You're jumping to 22 gauge, right, which is a little more than 3 times thicker. And part of that is just a larger format, that to get that bigger, more robust system of the standing seam and not have it oil can and get like crazy dented, you need a larger, thicker material, right? The shingle can get away with being thinner because it's smaller pieces. They're more resilient, and all of the stresses are contained within a smaller piece, and so you can do thinner material. Just something, again, that pops up in these comparisons. Then clay tile, as I dug through, I realized that shape again makes a big difference. And when you're going looking for the heavy tiles, it's again the ones that are trying to use brute force. So Ludovici's heaviest tiles are their 5/8 inch thick slabs of clay, right? 20 pounds per square foot. It will stop hail and last 100 years just through force of thickness. They do make a 3/8 inch thick at 13 pounds per square foot for less demanding situations or normal situations. But then what's very interesting, their lightest is a fake cedar shingle. They also make a fake cedar or fake slate shingle that are the same weight. And they get their strength from the interlocking nature. So they're very close to this in terms of a flat appearance. But by having more overlap and more interlocking, they become stronger. And all of the sort of traditional barrel vaults and all the other shapes gain all that strength from the geometry. Just for comparison, one more, I was curious about concrete, and a fake concrete tile, so sort of in the same aesthetic range and in the same format range as what we're talking about, is 15 pounds per square foot. So 1 inch thick compared to 3/8, heavier than the clay, but the clay still wins for the heaviest because they've got that extra robust version. And just to illustrate what I was talking about with all the different options, if I go here and add another one, let's just do that, and jump into, how do you spell Ludovici? I don't know, maybe I'm spelling it wrong. What they're known for is a lot of course, none of the first ones I click on, these barrel tiles, right? Where, as you know, this sort of mission style tiles gain a lot of extra strength from the shape, the ability to deflect hail versus taking a direct hit and just absorbing it and dealing with it. But anyway, that's out there. The other thing about all of these tiles, as we talked about last week, is that, I should have gone straight to the product. We'll go here. We got to the same place. That again, it works on any surface, right? That tile has that luxury of working on walls, roofs, and sort of all the different slopes in between, which is fun.
And that's it for today's material comparison. Of course, you're the expert on your project, but maybe we're sharing something that fits your particular design, budget, or circumstances. As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts and material ideas. So be sure to visit us at acelabusa.com to view all of these materials and so much more inside our Materials Hub. And remember, we're always here to help, so go pick your favorite material and go make it real.